Alright, we want to solve the following formulas for the specified variable. So the first one in A, we want to solve A equals 1/2 BH for B. And B is what we're solving for, sitting right there on the right side. There's only one term, and the other numbers and variables that we see are factors. So B is a factor, and H and 1/2 are also factors. So to get rid of factors, we want to multiply by the reciprocal to cancel them. So if we have this factor of 1/2, we want to multiply that by 2 so that it will cancel. We got our factor of B, and then the factor of H that we have on the right side, we can cancel that by putting an H in the denominator, or canceling with a fractional factor of H in the denominator, so that the 1/2 will cancel and the H's will cancel. So what I need to do on the right side is the same. So I have my A, I want to attach a factor of 2, and then attach a factor of H in the denominator. Okay, on the right side I'll be left with just B, so those other factors will cancel. And on the left side we have 2A over H, nothing can cancel, so that would be our expression when we're done. So the next problem, again, we see that we want to solve for F, and F is sitting right here. In terms of composition, we have a parenthesis which represents a factor, and then the 5/9 is also a factor. So instead of distributing this, we could take away that factor of 5/9 from the right side by multiplying by a factor of 9/5 on the right side. Okay, just filling in the rest of this. So if I multiply the right side by 9/5, the 5/9 factor will cancel. All of this will cancel. And on the right side I'll be just left with that factor 1 times F minus 32, or just F minus 32. So I need to multiply the left side by the same 9/5. So I'd end up with 9/5 times C. Okay, so again, it doesn't matter. I'm just decompositioning the right side, so we don't always have to think of an order. My goal is to get F by itself, and I can do that pretty quickly by getting that factor of F minus 32 by itself on the right, canceling off the 5/9. So then to get F by itself, all I need to do is get rid of this negative 32, or add 32 to both sides. So on the left side I get 9/5 C plus 32 equals F, and I solved for F. Alright, so the last problem, we want to solve this formula for H. And again, we notice that H is sitting right here. So this is the term that we want to isolate first. So we're going to subtract P from both sides. So the left side becomes C, and then minus P, and then that equals 45H. And finally, to get H by itself, we want to cancel that factor of 45 by attaching a fractional factor of 45 in the denominator. Now I have to be careful on the left, is to make sure that whole left side becomes a fraction with 45 in the denominator. So I end up with C minus P all over 45 equals H.